Did you, when you were at school, did you do any kind of business, any enterprise? Did you kind of get behind the desk at the tuck shop or whatever?
No.
I didn't do that, because that's the closest I got to business. Well, I'm very pleased to say that things have moved on since our day. The young people out there are getting very, very savvy. And if you go down to Norbury Manor Business and Enterprise College in South London, you will see something very, very exciting, something very, very new. The young people there have launched a smoothie bar with Zing Education. Let's find out more about this. It's very exciting, and you'll know the voice, the first voice we're going to hear, Juju. It's a guy who we spoke to last week, Richard Strudwick, and he is into enterprise education. We talked to him about the budget and how it would affect young people, and he can tell us who he's got with him. Richard, good morning to you.
Morning, Henry.
Right, okay, now you are at the heart of a hub of young, powerful entrepreneurial spirit, and you've got the deputy head of the school with you. That's Tracy Scarsbrook, yes?
Yes.
Hi, Henry.
Hello, Tracy, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, now you've got some pupils with you as well.
Yes, we have, yeah.
And so let me think. I think we have, is it Deborah? Deborah, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Morning.
Louise,
Morning.
Lade,
Morning.
and Pooja.
Hi.
This is very, very good. Now, I love a good smoothie. Okay, I love a good smoothie. Packed full of nutrition and health, almost a replacement meal. But sometimes it can get very, very expensive. You don't know which are the good ones, which have genuine, proper products, and which are the ones where they've kind of sweetened it up with artificial stuff, okay? So, can you explain why this smoothie bar at the Norbury Manor and Business Enterprise College has been launched? What's the thinking behind it?
Yeah, so we actually run a smoothie bar commercially up in the northeast, and we're asked to go into schools to talk to young people about how the business started up, and came across the idea a couple of years ago with a couple of my colleagues, and we now help to set up smoothie bars in schools where the students make all of the business decisions, decide on how the bar should run, how much they should charge, how they should advertise, and get real practical business skills whilst making a profit at the same time.
Okay, so Tracy, what made you think this was really key and crucial to have in your school? Because many schools and colleges, even though they have a particular tag, you know, the technology college or this or that, they focus mostly on the theory as opposed to the practice. But why did you think, well, this is something you had to have in your school?
Well, we've been a Business and Enterprise College since 2004, so we've got a lot of experience with very small-scale student businesses. But this was a chance to actually have the students run a proper, fully commercial-scale enterprise. And I think a lot of the focus that we have here is actually on the practical side of business. We do offer the usual suite of business GCSE courses and A-level courses, but this is actually something very, very practical. But also, we're running it as a social enterprise as well.
Excellent. So it's ethical, Deborah. Can you explain how you came across this and what made you think, okay, I've got to get involved? Because, I mean, for me, I mean, at the age of, you guys are year 12, does that mean you're about 15? Is that right?
We're 17.
Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? Yeah. I don't know, you see.
We're old school, we don't know that.
During my time, it was lower sixth and upper sixth and blah, blah, blah. None of this year 1, 2, 3, 12, whatnot.
I'm totally baffled by it.
No, I don't know. Okay, so Deborah, I mean, what's it like preparing this and getting involved?
Well, it was a lot more work than we thought it was going to be in the first place.
Good, I approve of hard work. Good.
And I think that's something that kind of drew us to it. The fact that we thought, okay, we're opening a business, but it's our business, so whatever comes out is what we put in. So we had to do research, like we were trolling down the high street, going into shops, looking at smoothie prices, or if they sold smoothies. We got followed by a couple shop security guards for looking at their smoothies. But yeah, we did price comparisons, we surveyed the students, we had to do all that kind of thing, and then kind of develop our own business plan. So what is so attractive about this opportunity was that it's all us. It's not something that the teachers are passing off to be ours. It's literally something that we have done from scratch and we've built it ourselves.
Brilliant. So how about Louise, tell us what's so special about a Zing smoothie as opposed to anywhere else?
They're fresh and they're organic products. They're 100% natural fruit and they're reasonably priced.
Well, that's good. So tell us a bit more then. I mean, what's it like kind of developing these new skills? Because, you know, if you watch The Apprentice, you see people who are supposed to be really brilliant. They all claim, I am the most phenomenal businesswoman. Failure is not in my dictionary, etc., etc., etc. And then when it comes to doing simple tasks, they fall apart as they did, again, you know, the girls last night. So what about actually doing the practical, the day-to-day, actually getting involved in the real running of a business?
Well, I think it takes confidence and it takes being sure of yourself, because if you're sure of yourself, then things are more likely to go right.
Excellent. And let me hear from Pooja. Tell me about how excited you are, especially when it comes to tasting the smoothies, developing the taste. And because so a little birdie told me you actually love eating smoothies.
No, we're actually really excited. We haven't tasted them yet. That's something we'll do later today. But yeah, we are actually really excited, and we're even more excited to bring it into the lower school because we're all quite together and we like taking care of each other.
Oh,
so
good.
We'd like to spread this.
Mm-hmm. And who is the kind of like the person in charge of pricing and doing all the mathematics? Because in The Apprentice last night, with the girls, there was one. Oh no, in fact, there were two people, and they both messed up really badly, and as a result, they helped lose the women's team the task. And so, who was the one in charge of pricing and working out margins, etc.?
That is still a group thing that we decide, and I think the most important thing we wanted to do was find out what people are willing to spend on a smoothie and find out if it's practical or not. So it was definitely a survey amongst the lower years that has given us our pricing, and it's kind of a team. If the majority agree, then we'll hear out why the other half don't agree, and then we kind of find a common ground. So really, there's nobody that is totally in charge. It's everyone together who decides.
That could be inspired, or, Deborah, it could be a recipe for chaos.
Yeah, we're going with inspired.
Okay. And I'm just wondering then, how much you're charging for a smoothie in your school?
The maximum price is, I think, £2, because we understand that certain people, like, we're catering to everyone, so the £2 is the most expensive and £1 is the least. So we know that certain people will be able to afford certain things, and we're trying to cater to everyone in that way.
Aha. And now, youngsters get a lot of criticism for eating bad food, for wanting to go to chicken shop, spend all the money in chicken shop every single day, okay? Now, has it been difficult to persuade people that instead of spending all their money in the chicken shop, they should spend money on smoothies, be healthy, be ethical? Any of you can answer that.
That was kind of something that we had to do. That was something that we had to do marketing-wise, because at Norbury Manor, a lot of the girls are really into sports, so we've had to kind of drag that into the fact that if you drink a smoothie, you're going to be amazing at sports. things like that. And then just let them know that instead of buying something fizzy, why don't you buy something that's actually nutritious for you instead? And a lot of girls, I think, have actually taken to that idea.
Mm-hmm. Also, the smoothie bar is not just for our school. Like, we're not. All the profit will go to charity, because we're doing this as part of the Interact Club, which is like a younger version of the Rotary Club. So that's kind of an incentive, because our school runs a lot of charitable things, and like people are used to giving money to charity, and in this way they'll get like a really nice smoothie out of it as well.
This is great. And Tracy, just what do you think the impact of having this bar on the school site will be?
I think there's quite a few impacts. I think for the students themselves, their employability skills are going to go right up there, especially at the moment in the recession. To be able to go to a university interview or to a job interview and actually say, I have actually run my own business for a period of time, rather than just say, their interests are reading and listening to music. That gives them a real impact that makes it a lot more employable. But also, because it is a smoothie bar, we do have healthy school status as a school, and obviously it's going to contribute more to our healthy school status as well.
Sounds absolutely brilliant. And then, Richard, how nervous are you? You're about to start, aren't you?
Yeah, so today is the last day of the business planning with the students, so they're actually going to get to blend the smoothie today and decide which flavours they think are going forwards. And then when they come back after Easter, the bar will be fully opening and operational. So I'm not nervous. You've already heard what these girls are like. They're going to make a great success of it. To be honest, they're better business people than I am, so I'm not nervous at all.
Excellent. Well, Richard, thank you very much indeed, and to the Deputy Head, Tracy, and to the young entrepreneurs, Deborah, Louise, Lade, and Pooja. You're not fired, you're hired, okay?
You're hired.
Thank you.
Have a great day. I'm probably going to try and pop down there at some point when you're open and get a free smoothie, okay? As a result of this plug. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Have a great day down there in Norbury at the Norbury Manor Enterprise College. This is fantastic stuff, isn't it, Gigi?
Brilliant idea, I think. there's nothing they can lose, and they've, a lot to gain, I'd imagine.
Definitely.